And we go back to the game. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Detroit comes out with 7 in the secondary. Can't bring him down. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
9th play of this drive. Setting up play action, and he makes the grab. Pushes over. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Favre did an excellent job selling the run and then delivered it right on target.
Yeah, and the tight end really benefited. Play pass worked, and the defender moved towards the line. Just enough to get that step that he needed to get open and move into a good position to make the catch.
Set. Let's go, come on! We got nothing.
Rosen comes up with it. White with the stop at the 14-yard line. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage.
You got it! Give it all you got!
To the air on first down. He hits his receiver. This is their 5th first down on the drive.
And one of the keys has been the performance of this offensive line. These guys have really handled the line of scrimmage, not only in the running game, but also in pass protection.
Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target.
2nd down is usually the time they'll call for a play pass, so they need to play discipline, not to bite too hard.
Set. Get in there.
11. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. So now we have 3rd and goal. Ball 1 inch out. Pressure. Still free. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
Longwell comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And let's see if they can do it again here. He sees something in the defense.
Yeah, 25.
Using motion. Breaks free of the defender. To the 20. He's doing a good job helping to provide a solid ground game for his team. He's rushing the offense back to the line.
Set.
They'll pass on first down. Steps up. Scrambling around. Throws it. Good-looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
The Lions using motion. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline. Hey, I don't think these guys are done trying to get closer, so the defense better be ready or they could be down by even more. I'll tell you, if that happens, I sure wouldn't want to be a player in that locker room at halftime.
Intercepted. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Hands it off. Just won't go down. Now that's a stiff arm. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Detroit calls a timeout. That's their first.
You should stop him with this play.
They need 6. Ball on their own 17.
Set. Take him out.
We'll get the call again. Green Bay will call a timeout here. They have 2 left. Favre sets up. Hand it off. Great fake. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Nice calls going into the air, and that'll move the chain.
Give this one a shot.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Get at him.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Detroit 14. Green Bay 7. And we're back. So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. He kicks it off. Flag down. The return team very happy about that kickoff.
They don't have to get hit, and they get great field position.
John, I'm a little surprised that neither team could really do a whole lot offensively in this game.
Both of these teams look sharp and prepared before the game. I'm not sure what happened between the warm-up and the coin toss. There hasn't been a whole lot of offense generated so far.
Only one man back.
Hit him low. Down.
Chmura, the motion man.
Let's go. Ball. Get the ball. Hawkeye right.
Hand off to the tailback. Levens couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. Let's go to Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The coach is looking for more dynamic play from his offense in the second half. He says they played fairly well so far, but they'll need to do more if they want to mount a comeback in this one. Al?
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Jumps up and he has it. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Using motion. Cross play to the left. Stiff arm the defender to the ground. Lost about 2 yards.
Call this defense here.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Give it to the halfback. He goes down at the 33-yard line. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Detroit is trying to prevent anything long here and backs up the corners and safeties. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Longwell comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
He got all of that.
Holding on the receiving team.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Green, 25.
And the halfback picks up about 3.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Kramer sees something in the defense.
Sideline to sideline. Blue, 74. Ain't nothing. Give it all you got, D.
The Lions call a timeout.
Calls a timeout.
They have 2 remaining.
Set.
Little in motion.
Eagle left. Stay out.
Into the open field. Clears the defender. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
Got it. Set. Lose it.
Throwing on first down. With the pass, turns, he has it. Kramer hit his target, and they have a first down.
This guy makes the tough catches look easy.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Set. Yo,
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Here comes the heat. Let's go. Come on.
Sanders wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Using motion.
Let's do.
Looking to run it here. Closing in. Slings it to the outside. He fired that ball right into the receiver.
Yep, the receiver ran a precise route and was making his cut just as a quarterback was putting that one in the air.
3rd and 2.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
It's the toss to the left. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the first down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
Kramer gets set. The Lions using motion. Throwing on first down. Stepping up. Great play in the backfield by White. That's the first time he's brought the quarterback down tonight. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
Here come the heat.
Kramer sets up.
Be out now.
Pressure. Looking downfield. Gets the pass off. Down he goes at the 45-yard line.
Come on now, you need to get this first down.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 45.
Tiger up. Set. We'll see. You got it. Bust his grill, D.
Sanders comes in motion. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Turns. He has it. Kramer with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Fire out. Set.
Directing traffic. Using motion. Sanders. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
He sees something in the defense.
Come on, partner.
Dropping back, pressure coming, throwing short to the right side. The 30. And he's brought down at the 23.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Kramer sees something in the defense.
Red. Get at him, D.
Hand off to the tailback. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. 2nd and 5 coming up here. split backs this time.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Closing in, gets rid of it, into the open. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. What a great reception for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain control of that one.
Little gets his second touchdown catch of the game. They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. So over 10 plays were run on the touchdown drive, and it seemed that with each play they were able to get positive yardage and finally get it into the end zone. And they have to be very happy with the methodical way they were able to move the ball on that series.
They took their time, they moved the chains, and really wore down those guys. The offense did a great job of moving the chain. And I think they looked their best right down there in the red zone. That's the kind of thing the coach likes to see from his offensive guys.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 40.
Fire out!
They'll take over at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hook out right! 94!
He surveys the field, almost intercepted.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Favre sets up.
Drop back! Drop!
Pressure, looking for an option, throwing. And this pass is completed. Chmura is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. Nickelback in this time. With the throw, won't have to break stride. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Lions ahead of the Packers, 21-10. The carry, Spielman created problems in the backfield on that. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. That play didn't net much, maybe a yard.
This team's trying anything they can think of to try and gain some yardage. I think maybe they should dig a little deeper into the playbook and try a trick play or something.
No problem picking up the first.
Hey, you know, we're talking about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Come on, get
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Looking downfield, throws it out over to the left. Thrown behind, but caught. Levens beat the coverage on that pass.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
They line up in the I formation. Under pressure with play in the backfield. And they throw for a loss on the play by the linebacker.
And the quarterback needs to recognize that blitz a little quicker. And that way he'd be able to at least get the ball out of there for an incompletion instead of losing all kinds of yards like that.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Throws it with the adjustment. He has it. What a stiff one. He had room to work with after making that catch. Good pass by the quarterback.
Yeah, all his receivers say he throws a ball that's easy to catch, so they can just go and run with it. And that was a perfect example of it right there.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. And it's up. The kick sails through. It's good. That kick will go right through, giving him his 2nd field goal of the night. The kickoff team lines up. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8. Detroit is winning this one by 8.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
26-yard line.
Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. Looking for an option. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 26. Kramer sets up. Number 80, the motion man. Sanders. They'll go with the play fake. Gets rid of it. Off and running. The 40. Kramer has just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Set. Blue.
Directing
16.
traffic.
Boom. Yellow. 25.
Man in motion. He's on the run. The 40.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
We got nothing.
Sanders in the backfield.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Get in there, line.
Going to the air on first down. He surveys the field. A long pass over the middle. Drops the interception. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
On the 36-yard line.
Yellow.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Yellow. 74.
Kramer sends a man in motion. Hand off on the draw. Sanders couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Kramer sees something in the defense. Man in motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. The catch on the run. The 30. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Set. Green.
Changing the play
74.
now.
Bulldog under. Bust his grave. Stay out.
The Lions using motion. Sanders has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan, now has over 125 yards rushing. Only one man back.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Get at it. Set.
8th play of this drive.
Come on, partner. Bulldog under. Let's go. Come on. That's all you.
Closing in, throwing, hits him on the run. Touchdown, Lions. Just an incredible pass by the quarterback.
The quarterback had an open lane to throw the pass, and he got it in there for a touchdown.
Set.
Little, the man in motion.
Ain't nothing.
Pressure, throws to the end zone with the adjustment. Great throw there, and the two-point conversion is good. So we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
It's on its way. From the 9. They turn their last possession into 3 points. Let's see what they do with the ball this time around. 1st and 10.
Come on, partner.
Man in motion. Cross play to the right.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. With the pass, almost got it. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on their own 17. The Packers line up in the shotgun. Detroit backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass. Looking for a receiver, steps up into the pocket. He wasn't going to be denied his first sack on that play.
This is a good special teams play.
defense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 44-yard line. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
On the 39-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Looks like he's changing the play. Great play in the backfield. Loss of around 2.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
Second and long. Ball on the 43-yard line. Directing traffic.
Blue, 16. Green, 58. Stay guys.
Number 33. In motion. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Kramer gets set.
Here come the heat. Either way. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
Using motion.
Get in there.
Dropping back. Under pressure. To throw. The 30. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Back off, DB.
2 minutes to the final gun.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Set.
He sees something in the defense. Man in motion. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
They'll go from the I formation.
Set. Yellow.
Calling an audible.
58. Buster's great. Blue, 58. Yellow, 74. Red, 74. Blue, 58. Hut.
He's on the run. He's at the 20. Sanders. He's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards. This one is just about in the books. Calling an audible now. About a 2-yard gain here.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
They line up in the I formation. Seventh play of this drive.
Stay after. Get at it.
Kramer directing traffic.
Yeah. That's all you. Sideline, D.
Number 33 comes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Loss of about 1.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on the 16-yard line. Kramer sets up, changing the play now. Little moves in motion. Again, he'll get the call. Just won't go down.
He's over 100 yards in the 4th quarter. You can't ask for much more than that from your back.
So as the game winds down, we'll see the place kicker. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Sideline to sideline. Yeah. Hawkeye right. Get at it. Cowboy.
Detroit calls a timeout. That's their second. So they'll probably try to tack on 3 more points and make it tougher for a late comeback attempt.
Come on, partner. Set.
4th and 2.
Cross play to the left. The Lions come out in the quarter defense.
Let's go. Come on. Get in there. Set. Give it all you got. Got the ball.
Going to the air on 1st down. Incomplete pass.
86.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 6, giving some cushion on the outside. Dropping back, throwing, and it's complete. Slips the tackle. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here. Backing off.
Buster's great.
Looking for an option. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Detroit will call a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final timeout. Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over. Favre sets up.
Ain't got nothing. You got it. Got all you got.
He surveys the field. Throwing. Catch on the run. And the clock runs out. The final score is Detroit 29, Green Bay 13. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.